so we may begin the meeting. We do have a quorum in the chamber. We have both the public hearing and the presentation of the monthly financial and operations report this morning. Unless there is an objection from council, I'm going to call the city controller prior to the public hearing, so he may proceed with his day.
Thank you. Good morning, Mayor. Good morning, council members. Please present the monthly financial and operations report for the period ending January 31st, 2013. Our office is projecting an ending fund balance of $133.9 million for FY 2013. Based on our current projections, fund balance would be $4.9 million above the city's target, holding 7.5% of our total expenditures, excluding debt service in reserve. This amount does include the designation of the $20 million in the rainy day fund and the reimbursement of the same. The only changes in our revenue projections are an increase of $1.15 million for our sales tax. When we recognize December sales tax receipt, that was up 5.16% over the prior year. Major differences fall in the 7 categories. That's property tax revenues, still $9.8 million lower due to our office using a higher TERS payment projection. Industrial assessments are still $1.9 million lower. We're using a lower collection rate. Sales tax revenues, as I mentioned before, now $8.3 million lower. Our office is using Dr. Smith's April 12th quote estimate, and we discounted by this margin of error. Licenses and permits are now $2.2 million lower as we're waiting additional data on several annual permit categories for the year. Charges for services are now $1.7 million lower as we're projecting a slightly lower ambulance collection rate. Municipal courts still $3 million lower as our office expects lower ticket issuance than the finance department. And we have miscellaneous others still about $1.8 million lower because of one-time revenues. Expenditure projections have decreased $2 million, which is $14.3 million above the adopted budget. Our projection for general government decreased to reflect more accurate projections of the rape kit testing costs. There were no material changes in the enterprise funds. Commercial paper and bonds are laid out in the monthly financial and operations report. This is the monthly financial and operations report for the period ending January 31st, 2013. Also, Mayor, we also have the monthly quarterly investment report, which we did not present to you last month. We're yielding about 1.1% on our investment pool. If there are any other questions, I would love to go over those with you individually. That is the quarterly investment report for the period ending December 31st, 2013.
Good morning. This is the financial and operations report for the period ending January 31st, 2013. Fiscal year 2013 projections are based on 7 months of actual results and 5 months of projections. We are currently projecting $163.7 million. That's approximately $2.5 million higher than last month, 9.5% of expenditures less debt, and $32 million over the adopted budget. The fund balance reflects the designation of the full $20 million fund balance to the rainy day fund, and it's an additional reimbursement of $10 million from the adopted budget. Our projection for revenues and other sources increased $474,000 from last month due to the following changes. Our telephone franchise forecast increased by $607,000 due to the higher than anticipated second quarter receipts. Licenses and permits increased by $567,000, mainly due to liquor licenses and health permits being higher than anticipated. Our charges for services increased by $300,000, mainly due to higher ambulance fee collections, and interest decreased by $1 million due to lower cash balance and lower interest rates. Our projection for expenditures and other uses decreased by $2 million from last month, mainly due to the DNA testing that will be funded through grants in 2013 and now in the general fund in FY14. Under enterprise special revenue and all other funds, we're projecting no change from the 6+6 report with the exception of the following. In the health benefits fund, our operating revenues decreased by $16 million as a result of lower subscribers than anticipated. Operating expenditures decreased by $13.3 million, and our projection for non-operating revenues increased by $2.9 million, mainly due to pharmaceutical rebates. Finally, in the police special services fund, our revenues increased by $800,000 due to the sale of helicopters. Thank you very much, and that concludes our report.
Any questions from council members? Chair recognizes Councilmember Costello.
Thank you, Mayor. I'd like to make a motion that we accept the monthly financial and operations report for FY13 for the period ending January 31st, 2013. And the quarterly investment report.
And there's a second, Councilman Brown. Moving to a vote, favoring, opposed, motion carries. Thank you.